Hey, y'all. Welcome to Pink and Purple in the Afternoon. Oh, my God. Purple, that intro that Loki did, I swear. Every time I see it, it makes me want to put on lipstick, dance around the room, and do some adult activity. Love it.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. It gets me worked up. It's got a lion, it's got a dragon, and it's got a pink and purple wormhole that takes you right to Redheads. Damn it.
What more could you ask for?
Love it. Hey, y'all. How you doing, everyone?
Good evening, good afternoon, and hello, honey. Good to see you.
Oh, it is so good to be back with my British Bombshell. How are you doing?
Doing well. Yeah, we were having an absolute giggle fest in the green room, guys. Oh my god.
I'm like, we're not even live and already I'm just like, my face is numb. Oh God, we got a treat for y'all today. We really do. We're just gonna kick back. We're gonna talk, eat some candy corn, and relax and just shoot the shit.
Absolutely. And laugh. Most of all, we are gonna laugh.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh my God. But first of all, Purple, would you like to greet our incredible chat?
Absolutely, I shall. Hello, guys, and welcome. We have got Gogo 13. Hello, love. We've got Wise Guys Entertainment. Great to see you.
Yes.
We've got the awesome Clubbering Times. Hello, Clubby. We've got Keely Chow, Roll Tide Keely, Mr. Haha Oni, my awesome guest from earlier. Hello, love. Good to see you.
Yes, fantastic.
We have got Archer Colin. Good evening, sir. Good to see you. We have got Firefly as well. Good evening to you, love. We have got both Bash brothers. We've got Mark and we've got Chris. Hello, gentlemen. Good to see you. Let's see who else has joined. We've got the Script Doctors live. We've got Shane Nolan. Hello, love. Brightest day. Hello, sweetheart. Let's see, we've got Zax. Hello, Zax. Welcome. Good to see you. We've got Ancient One and Rap Marshall. Hello, guys. Welcome. Let me scroll up and make sure we're not missing anybody because we've got a lot of people in today.
Yeah, we do. This is great.
Dadman Walking, I saw earlier. I saw Louise. Hello, sweetheart. Good to see you. I think that's everybody.
I think so. Y'all, if we missed anyone, just, holler at us.
Steve Mitchum. There he is.
Hey, handsome. Oh, it's not letting me chat. There we go. Okay, now I can chat. All right. Okay. All right. First of all, I saw a question at the very, very tippy. At the tippy top. Ladies, thoughts on the Shat going to space and coming back? Well, okay. I'll start. It was on the emotional side of it. It was a very wonderful, bittersweet moment for me. I absolutely adore the space program. I always have. I've always been into space. I've always kind of followed NASA. One of my God, now I can't even remember. Now it just went out of my head. Is it to the Earth, to the moon and back, or to the moon? From Earth to the Moon is one of my favorite miniseries ever. It was done by the same people that did Band of Brothers, but it's about getting us on the moon. Fantastic. So I'm really, really happy to see any kind of launches. But Captain Kirk, come on. That is, and my husband was a huge Shatner fan, and Kirk was his favorite captain. So I'm sitting there and I'm bawling, crying my eyes out, going, oh my God, honey, look, it's Captain Kirk's in space, because it was just so awesome. If anybody should go into space, it's Captain freaking Kirk,
Yeah.
So I was really happy. How'd you feel about that, Purple?
I thought it was really sweet. I think it's great. It's clearly something that really moved him. He's 90, for goodness sake. For him to be able to do this, I think it seems to be like a lifelong dream. And he was so emotional when he came back down to land. It was so good to see. It knocked him right back to his Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds face.
Yes, it did. He got that champagne on him and he was just like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh God, you're honey. So amazing. You are so amazing. I was so happy for him. But we were talking.
We were, and I've seen a couple of you bring it up in the chat as well.
Okay, I'm watching this thing, right? I'm like, Oh, Blue Origin, it's just such a nice capsule. It's so big. Well, then this, the smoke kind of pulled around it and it went choom, up into space. And I'm watching it go, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
You know what that looks like?
I recognise that shape.
I totally did. I'm like, hey, do they know this? They know it looks like a big old member. I mean, I don't know how graphic I can get. I think y'all know where I'm going. And then when it came down, I'm like, it's just the tip. What the hell?
The tip came back.
The tip came back. I'm like, okay, Kirk is, it was a ballless man thing, but Kirk had enough balls for all of it. He jettisoned them into space, and then he brought the tip back down in a explosion of glory. I was dying.
Suck it to Kai.
Then Stick Kenobi on Twitter is like, yeah, you got to change in Star Trek, the search for cock. And I about died. Hey, Loki.
Why do I get the feeling that Jeff Bezos is trolling people? He knows exactly what his rockets look like.
There is no way in hell when he designed that he wasn't going, phallic symbol. Yeah, that'll wake him up. Because, even if you don't like the space program, you look at that thing and it's like, oh, okay, I see you.
That's a penis.
That is a penis. I'm sorry. Captain Kirk just got shot into space in a penis. I mean, you can't write this, y'all. This is like, truth is stranger than fiction. Oh my God, I was dying. There was just ejaculations of joy everywhere. I swear.
Mr. Hara, and he said he looks like Dr. Evil, so why not? Yeah, I'm thinking he's watched Austin Powers one too many times.
God. Oh, y'all, it just, after crying, then I started giggling because, I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, God, I wish Robert was here, honey. You would just, wait a minute. Wait
a second.
It looks like a dick. I started laughing.
The only thing that could have made it better is as the tip was floating gently back down to terra firma, if the parachutes had been white, but they weren't.
White.
They were red and blue.
Oh my God!
Damn it! You were so close. It's so close.
And we're not getting dirty because it's all over Twitter. Okay, we're not the only ones who've seen. And I know all of y'all in the chat have thought it. I know it. Unless you weren't paying attention. But if you were paying attention, you all did a double take at that rocket. It's it's inevitable. Oh, jeez.
I've even got a really nice picture pulled up on Twitter.
Yeah.
So take a look at that.
Here we go.
Look at it.
Come on, y'all. Come on. That's like Troll City. Yeah, look at that.
Look at it. Look.
And it was just the top part that came back. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep, just the top part came floating back.
And when the base landed, it landed straight up and down.
There he goes.
Look, come on. Oh God. Oh, I was dying. And that took a little bit of the bittersweet away from it, because I was getting a little emotional. I was happy. I was really happy, but I was crying and I was missing my husband. And it was just for him to see this, it was just something he would have loved to have seen. And then that design, I just started giggling and then I couldn't stop. And then I read Stig's post and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is not just me. I'm not in my perverted mind. This is the real deal here.
So it's not just us the minds of 12-year-olds. Good to know.
Right. I'm like, everybody is looking at that thing and we've all degenerated into preteenhood.
I'd like to think eventually we're going to have a whole fleet of them and they'll come in different colours.
Oh, could you imagine? Oh, geez. Pick your flavor. I mean, it's just like, which one you
Exactly.
want to be in? The pink one? You want to be in the blue one? You want to be in the white one?
There better be a purple one, Jeff. Just saying.
better be a purple one. That's right. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll have our own phallic rockets purple. Would that be?
We can but dream, aren't we?
Oh, shit. Oh my God. Let me look at the chat to bring me back.
Do you
down
want
to
to?
earth.
I mean, really? I don't think that's going to help.
Y'all, this is an afternoon adult show. If you're expecting anything else, you're in the wrong place. Oh my God, y'all. Anyway, this is what I was doing right here. I was beating my chest like from 300. Oh, absolutely. I was. I'm like, Captain Kirk, you are just killing me. And he was one happy man, though.
He was so sweet. It clearly just had such a huge emotional impact on him. I was like, oh,
yeah,
honey,
you got it. You got
it. Just the tip.
See, it's not just cuts. Oh my God. Okay. I have a question. Arwen Avalon, are you gonna hose this down with laughter? The night is young, so let's just wait and see. Here we go. James D. Kirk in a penis rocket seam suiting. It does. There is a symmetry to it. Don't you think?
I think so. Yeah, I think he would have been offended to not go up into a suggestively shaped rocket.
Absolutely, he would have been like, "Wait a minute, I'm James T. Kirk. Damn it, I've taken my shirt off more times on that show. I've kissed more alien women. What is this? No, we need something of masculinity." And there you go. He got it. He got his masculine ride. Oh,
And we were laughing because these pods get reused as well.
Yeah, that's what it was. They get reused, y'all. What the hell? Major troll.
Just polish them off, put it back on top. There you go.
Stick the tip back on, screw it in,
and ready to launch.
Oh God! See, Loki's in on it too. He's on it too. Everyone, y'all. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so that answers your question, Josiah. We think it's amazing.
We were impressed.
We were impressed. Oh my God. All right. What else do we have on this tonight?
Because we're serious, guys. We are a serious show with serious ladies.
There's another one. Men get it. Men get it.
I knew everybody was thinking the same thing.
Oh, had to have. Especially, like I said, when I was feeling so bittersweet about it, and then it just launched me into giggles and laughter that my kids are like, "What are you laughing at?" And I'm pointing. I'm like, "Shatner's going into space." They're like,
and look what he's riding.
Never mind. I mean, they're grown, but still, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, it looks like a dick." No, I'm sorry. They would be like, "Ew, gross, Mom."
They'd probably just roll their eyes. It's like, "Oh, Mom."
They would. It'd be like, "Oh God, okay, you're freaking out again."
But I've got to ask, do you think that this is going to rekindle people's interest in going in space again?
Oh, yeah, I definitely do. He was a good pick. Even if it was, I don't know if it was like a publicity stuff. I don't care. The man got to go in space. And he probably doesn't care either. If we're honest with ourselves, sometimes we know people ask us to do things that aren't for bad purposes, but are just as advantageous for them as it is for you. So what? If if there's no harm involved and there's no, he got to go to space.
Oh, yes.
He got to pay for it. He got to go to space. Captain Kirk.
And he got to go in 0G. as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm hoping that it will revive interest in old original Trek.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I hope for, and he got to do it at 90 years old before if he God forbid, but if he dies tomorrow, he will have done something that I'm sure will has made such an impact on him and has changed him. Because I can't see how, you're up there, you're looking down, and you realize how really tiny you are, and that barely scratches the surface. Just seeing our planet up there like that, wow, mind blown.
Yes, and as you say, it really kind of brought out the philosopher in him. He was so moved, he was just kind of stumbling over his words.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's very quick-witted, he's very, on the mark with his answers and stuff, but he was just like, mind blown. Mind blown.
My mind was blown as well, but for different reasons.
Yeah, he was blown all right. I had to, y'all. The door was wide open. I had to step through that. I'm ashamed of myself, but I had to do it.
No, you're not.
I'm really not. What the hell is my channel? I can say what I want. I'm like Cartman. I can do whatever I want. I'm not monetized yet. Fuck you, YouTube. It's like, God, what the hell? I'm sorry, y'all. I used a dirty word. I'm sorry. Sorry. I am amped up right now because that made me so happy to see all that. It really did. It brought me joy.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that it got postponed from yesterday, so it could happen today because it was absolutely perfect conditions for it.
Hey, LT, how you doing, honey? Oh, and some people were bitching and moaning. Okay, there's always gonna be bitcher and moaners, and we stay positive on this channel, so this is gonna have a positive spin. But they're like, well, when are all people gonna be able to go to space and not just the rich? And I'm like, look, the man worked all of his life for his money. He paid for a damn ticket on the penis rocket. He got to go, and we got to enjoy it with him. Can't you be just be happy? We don't have everything. We can't have everything in life. It's just not possible. But we get to enjoy that. We got to enjoy this today. We got to see his joy. We got to experience it live. It was amazing. So just be happy for people.
Agreed. We got to see, somebody who's a hero to a lot of people, who is, as we say, getting on in years now, get to do something that he probably never thought he would ever get to do.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Steve, honey, it's called High on Life. That's what it is. Right now, I am high on life, and it is amazing.
I'm just investing in Jeff Bezos' rockets.
It just brought me so much joy. I can't explain it. It's just the total irony of it,
Oh my god, you guys, you wait till you see the thumbnail that I cook up for next week.
Oh my god, exactly. And Ancient One, I will check my Instagram when I'm done. I promise. I'm rarely over there, but I have to start checking it because a lot of people are on Instagram that aren't on Twitter. So I will check it. I promise. Steve. Sweetheart, I will try. I know I'm a little sad today. I will try.
She's a little bit subdued, guys, but bear with her. But this is exactly what we need, and we were talking about this as well this morning. We just need to laugh sometimes.
We do. There's so much darkness in the world, and we just want to bring a little bit of brightness just to a little corner of your day. No matter how off center it might be.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh. My god. George Takei was heard to say, "Oh my," when he saw the rocket. He was jealous as hell. He wanted to be. Well, I won't go there. I was going to say inside that rocket, but I won't say that. Oh my, I think I just did. But it's not my fault. I didn't build the rocket. We didn't design it, did we, Purple?
We did not, but I fully approve of it.
I do too. It made me happy. Oh God. Anyway. Okay. All right. Have we all got enough of the penis rocket?
I think so, but I think we missed a comment from Mark. We've got to scroll back up and
Oh,
find it.
okay. Yeah, fine.
He said, "I'm sad. I gave you comedy and it wasn't used. Arwen." Hold on, let's see if we can find it.
What? You did?
Let's have a
Oh,
look.
hang on.
Sorry,
I gotta
Mark.
go to
I'm
Twitter.
scrolling up.
What did you give me, honey? I'm not sure.
We've got one here. He says, "Space, the final toupee. These are the voyages of a giant phallus, exploring reaches of suborbit to seek out something fun, to boldly go where no geriatric has gone before."
See, there's so much gold in this. It could be mined for weeks. It probably will. It probably will. Okay, here's a serious question from Janet from another planet. Well, I admit I was kind of envious, weren't you, Purple? It was impressive.
Do I wish I was riding? Probably not, but best not to go there.
I don't want one, but I can appreciate looking at one like that. I mean, come on.
I'd quite like to go into space. That would be cool.
Yes. Oh God, I don't know if I can show that or not. Andy Masterson.
Oh my God. We're being sent stuff already.
See? Okay. Yes, right there. Why not? And with Kirk in the capsule, in the dip, it's poetry. It's poetry in motion,
the stars aligned.
Supernovas everywhere. Oh God. Okay.
But I think we satisfactorily answered that question.
I think we did. I think everybody got our view on it, and it was a beautiful thing to behold. So that's where we'll leave it.
Good for Shatner.
Good for him. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. I can't read it, but there you go. Y'all can read it. One and done. That's what this flight was. One and done. Oh, and it blew Shatner's mind, so it must have been really good. So,
well, we could make jokes about how short it was, but it probably best not to.
God. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, here we go. Wait till Tom Cruise goes up. Somehow, it won't have the same...
Do you think it'll be a much smaller rocket?
Smaller rocket, not as big of a flight. That tip will be much tighter, and then everyone will be like, his balls aren't as big as Shatner's. I'm sorry. Not quite.
We could attach like a smaller rocket to the normal one, like a sidecar, and send them both up at the same time.
Oh, all right, y'all. Okay, Purple. I'm moving on from the dick thing.
Good luck.
I have a question from you. Okay. All right.
Okay.
What do you call an extension hose other than an extension hose? Do you have any nickname for an extension hose?
Extension hose as in for electronics?
Yes, for electronics.
We call them what do we call them? Just power cables, I guess we call them.
Power cables. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Y'all know I had my accident on Wednesday, and it was a long week, so I bought me some wine. Okay. Well, Saturday night.
The best stories start out with that sentence.
Bought me some wine. And I'm not a big drinker. I'm like, the occasional cocktail here and there at holidays, maybe a little Bailey's in my coffee, that kind of thing.
Nice.
Well, damn it. I'm a grown ass woman. If I want to drink some wine, I'm going to go buy and drink some wine. So I did. And the next morning I felt great. And I drank a lot of wine on Friday night, like almost 2 bottles worth of wine. Okay. I was playing Fortnite with Fat Steven and Will and Jester and all them. All right. Well, I felt great. I felt absolutely great on Saturday. I mean, I was like, I've got the constitution of a damn Viking. I'm pure Valhalla.
Skull.
Skull. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to go get me some more wine. Well, they didn't have my brand, so I bought another brand. 1 bottle. And that night I'm drinking it and I'm playing Fortnite. Well, I'm starting to really feel it. Like it's kicking in big time. I'm like, damn, wait, this isn't even a quarter of a bottle. What the hell? I had 2 bottles last night and I was, beating my chest and running around the house and blah, Viking, well, no. So again, I'm playing Fortnite and I have a really bad habit of not muting my mic. I've done that on several streams and I need to learn to mute my mic. Well, my phone died, my phone was dying and I needed to get something, I needed to get my phone cord
Mm-hmm.
to plug it in. Well, I came back and the cord would not reach from the plug to my couch where my laptop is. So I'm
Okay.
like, damn, I got to go find a hose, which is what I call an extension cord. So I talk to myself all the time. Like, I got to plug in this hose. I'm getting I'm getting everything set up. And I come back online and it was, I think Mongo was playing and Patsy was playing, and they're like, okay, well, one, we heard you run into the table. Are you okay? Because I ran into the coffee table. I was bitching about that. And 2, what the hell's a hose? I said, it's my extension cord. We call them hose down here. Don't y'all call them hoses? They're like, no, we call them extension cords. I'm like, well, I thought we all in the South collectively called them hoses. Well, it turns out I'm the only dumbass in the South that calls them a hose. And I started calling them that when I was a kid. And I know they're an extension cord, people. I get it. It's an extension cord. I understand that.
Yeah,
okay.
We'd probably just call them charging cables or something. Yeah, or
Like,
leads.
well, it's long and it's thin and a current, something runs through it. Like water runs through a garden hose, electricity runs through an extension hose. It's all the same damn thing. Wow, we have a theme here, actually. You realize that, Purple? We have a theme here.
I'm beginning to see it. Yeah.
But I'm like,
it's not made by Jeff Bezos or any chances.
Well, I started calling it a hose when I was little, and my parents just humored me. It's like I still call socks sometimes sockies because I started, my kids called them sockies, and I started that with them. And now I'm like, well, your feet are cold. Go put on some damn sockies. And they're 22 and 19. So it's a hose. And now so I threw that up on Twitter. I got a damn meme made of me over it. And everyone's like, batshit crazy woman. No one calls it a hose. You're on your own.
But maybe you could be a pioneer. You never know. In 5 years' time, everybody could be calling them hoses.
There we go. And even Bat Steven, he's on Lorena Creole's channel.
Mm-hmm.
He even asked her, let me ask you something. You in the South call them hoses? She's like, no. He's like, oh, you're lying to me? I'm like, I'm not lying to you. I call the goddamn thing a hose. I'm sorry. It's just, it is what it is. I'm sorry I touched again. Excuse me. But anyway, so I'm like, and then the next day, I didn't have a hangover, but I wasn't so much Viking as I was the night before. And I had to go back and rewatch some stuff and go, oh, God.
I really did call it a hose.
I really, yeah. I'm like, well, I always have, but I didn't realize they heard it. They heard me bump into the table. They heard me telling my kid, you're 19 going off 90. I'm going on play some Fortnite again. I'll close my door if it upsets you. They heard me say, I got to plug in this hose. I'm like, damn.
Context.
I have to learn to mute my mic. Oh my God. Hoser gardening. Okay. HOSE. Not the kind that you garden with, not the kind that hang out on Stewart Avenue. HOSE. Hose. Daryl was there. Daryl, you were there. You witnessed the hose incident, I think. He was there.
Claim ignorance, Daryl. Don't do it.
Oh my God. And now I've got a Friday night stream with Maria with T and Telly. She's having an all girls night. And
Nice.
we're just drinking wine and shooting the shit. So I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth. I really don't. So y'all have to tune into
Make
that.
sure you got your host on standby.
God. Anyway, that's okay. So no one calls it a hose but me. I got it. Well, I started as a kid, and I many years later, I still call it that. And I'm sorry if it's weird.
Own it.
Y'all
Go
love
for it.
me. I'm unique. I'm an individual. Hey, Gun Bunny. Hey, honey. How are you? Oh my God. Did we say hey to Zax? Hey, Zax.
We did, but hey, Zach, it's good
Okay.
to see
Hey,
you.
Zax. Y'all, I don't drink that much. I swear to God, I don't. I know this weekend was an exception. I don't.
But you've had a
And
tough week, to be fair, so
yeah,
it's kind of understandable with what happened.
it was. I wanted to be able to just turn my brain off and enjoy myself. That's all I wanted to do. And now I got a meme made of me. What the hell?
Zach says, "What do you ladies call pantyhose down south?"
What do we call hose? Hose. Yeah.
So you could walk into a store that's owned by Arwen and say, "Have you got a hose?" And she'll pull out 15 different things.
Different boxes.
It's like that Two Ronnie sketch.
Yes, that would be me. I would have everything under the sun. And they would all have the same name, and you would just have to point at which one you wanted. Oh God. Okay. Anyway, that's my hose story.
Nobody clip that, please.
Nobody. Chris, don't you do it. Oh, so Purple, what's going on with you?
Oh my God, just enjoying laughing. Like you said, this is exactly what we need at the moment.
Oh God, it is. It is. Oh, I was going to tell you my other creepy story. Okay.
Yes. Have you got that picture that I sent you as well from the last creepy story? That
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, I've got that up. Let me pull that up here. Y'all, Purple found my owl. Purple found wait, hang on. How do I do this? Just hang on. Let me stop that and let me start this again because I don't know how else to pull it up. Purple found my owl. Y'all ready for it? There it is. There's my roided out owl.
That's what was sitting outside the window.
Let me in. Isn't he cute? Oh God, he's frightening. That's
The
him.
more you look at that, the more disturbing it is.
I mean, look at those. He's got some guns on him, and the veins. Damn. He's so big he could carry Mimir on his back. He could fly Mimir around wherever he wanted to go. You know, transatlantic, back and forth, back and forth. Oh God, imagine, like you mentioned, you know, Hogwarts letter. Imagine that thing showing up with the Hogwarts.
That would bring the train with it.
Yes, the Hogwarts train right to your door.
Boom. Okay.
Here you go. Come to Hogwarts.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you say.
Oh my God, y'all.
It's like the freaky jacked up cousin of Mothman. It's a Rodracing Palpatine, a greater jacked owl.
That owl is jacked.
Yes.
Oh God. Yeah, and here's an yeah, Mr. Oni, I can see why this would spook you. Yeah. Oh my God. That's it. That's the owl. I'm convinced. And see, that's why I didn't go outside. Because I didn't want to get carried off beyond the mountains and end up in Canada somewhere, dropped by this owl. God. Although it'd be okay because I'm an honorary Canadian, so it'd be all right.
Exactly. So basically, it'd be taking you home, really.
I
Taking you back to the motherland.
still have to pick a province. I don't know. Rambling has suggested a few. Maybe Vancouver. Oh, couldn't I live on Prince Edward Island? Isn't that part of Canada? I mean, it's Nova Scotia, but isn't that all like in the same area?
I think so. Geography's never been my strong point, but I'm going to say yes.
Just owl, drop me there. Oh, I'm laughing so hard my glasses are fogging, y'all. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I had my first Canadian Thanksgiving this week. That was nice. I didn't do anything, but it was nice. But okay. All right. My scary story. Or it's not really scary, it's more weird.
Yes, and this is a follow-on. It's not the same as the bathtub, but this is a similar event, isn't it?
Right. This happened
Yeah.
Monday night. Okay. I was streaming on Mary's stream and I got hungry because Dad Man kept eating damn Chinese with candy corn.
What?
And
In the same
yeah,
bowl?
the jury's out on that. He never quite made that clear. It was like chow mein and candy corn is what he said he was eating. So I'm like, okay.
That's like something you'd eat if you were pregnant. What the hell?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I like
anyway.
Chinese, I like candy corn, but in mixed. Sorry.
Oh, here's the answer. Let's see. Prince Edward Island is in the Atlantic Ocean. Well, okay. Is it still up there near Canada? I don't know. It's a pretty place. I know that. It's very pretty. All right. So anyway, so I was hungry and my dad is an amazing cook. He just like it could win awards if he tried to kind of a cook. Not a chef, but just one of those good time old Southern boy cookers. Okay.
Nice.
So he made a big thing of pork loin. And it like, and I had all kind of herbs on it and spices. And he brought us half because it's just him and my mom and they can't eat this massive slab of pork. So I was getting hungry and I'm like, I'm going to go dig into that. So I went and I made a baked potato and I made some corn and I got out my pork and put it all on the plate. And then I went to get a fork from my drawer, which is where I keep my cutlery. Okay. There are no damn forks in this house. There were no forks in the drawer. There were no forks in the sink. There were no forks in the dishwasher. There were no forks in my kids' room. And I'm like, what the hell? We've been in this house 6 years and we have gone through like 30 sets of forks. Where the hell are they going? I live in Spiderwick Chronicles Mansion, y'all. I swear. Like I told them, I got a Bogart living in my walls that's stealing my damn shiny ass forks. And I had to eat that stuff with a spoon. And you know how that triggered me? No, you do not eat like dinner food with a spoon unless it's soup or something. So now I got to go out and buy more forks.
What the hell?
I'm just like, okay, whatever. First my tub, now my forks again. And I've gone around this house. I have staged this house and I have said, hey, yeah, I felt stupid doing it, but I'm like, leave my damn forks alone. You've already come after them.
Please bring the forks back.
And it works for a while. It does. It works for a while. I'll buy a new set and they'll be alone for like months at a time. And then something will happen. And one by one, they'll be just. And I know my kids aren't throwing away every damn fork they ever ate. I mean, I ate with. I know that because I've fussed at them. I'm like, y'all, when you finish a fork, you clean it and you put it back in the drawer because forks disappear in this house.
Put it back in the safe, for God's sake.
I swear. And I forgot all about the forks when I was trying to figure out who's turning on my bathtub because, a bathtub and forks, they don't mix. You don't think about them. I don't know what the hell's going on around here. I think I'm losing my mind.
So do you think at some point you're going to put up a floorboard or something and there's just going to be a pile of forks?
I'm convinced. I'm convinced I'm going to be dead and gone. And this house is going to 100 years from now. Somebody's going to come in and they're going to knock out a wall like to extend a room and all it's clank, 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 clank. They're going to be buried in a mound of my forks.
So what the hell was she doing here?
I am convinced of that.
Just forks and hoses. What the hell?
I don't know. Garkey gnomes well, they cannot eat my forks. They can find something else. They can go to the metal scrapyard down the road and they can get
Mark's
something.
confessed he said it was him.
Oh God, it's true. I do. Go. I do. I have a fork thief. Y'all, my life is weird. You do not understand, but this kind of stuff is normal to me. But to others, it's weird. Okay. But to me, this is my norm. I'm going to have to do a ring of salt around my house, something, get some honey and some ragu sauce. I don't know what's going to be coming at me in the night. I mean, what's next? My knives? Are they going for my knives? I mean, God, it sucks to eat pork and baked potato and corn with a spoon. I couldn't do it. I had to end up, I couldn't eat it all. I was like, oh, I'm so goddamn triggered. And I had to put it down. And the next thing I know, I'm watching them play the game. And then I see Pork streaking down the hall with one of my cats got up there, one of my small ones. She grabs the Pork and she took off with it. So I'm like chasing her down the hall because Pork, I don't know. I don't think Pork is good for cats. I know it's not good for dogs.
Yeah.
So I don't take any chances. I don't give my cat people food. They get meow mix. That's what they get. So anyway,
Mark says, "Tell Purple about the bees." What bees?
Oh God. Okay, Mary. We didn't know who it was. It was like we were playing Among Us, but it was on Mary's stream because somebody kept making this creepy ass kind of noise. It was driving me nuts. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching. Okay, I'm watching all the avatars, and whenever that noise happens, I don't see the little sound bubble that goes around the avatar. And I don't see anything. It's driving Dad Man nuts. It's driving me nuts. Josh is getting pissed off because Dad Man's stealing his trains in the game. Firefly is like concentrating really hard to see if he can win. Mark is like, it wasn't me. I'm like, Mark, it had to have been you. It wasn't me. Mary's laughing. We didn't know who the imposter was. We were like, who? This is Among Us. It's like, is it Mark in the game with the B sound? This is Clue. So finally, Mary confessed. And I'm like, you were so sick. I don't know how she did it. I really don't know how she did it. But oh my God, that was so funny. Between that and the forks and now the penis-shaped Captain Kirk ship, I'm just...
It's been a good week and it's only Wednesday.
No, it has been a great week. Oh, okay. All right. What else do we...
we were going to talk a little bit about Halloween, weren't we? Because we've got like a adult kind of based Halloween take, and we've got kind of Halloween traditions as well that we can go over.
Oh wait, I just turned our stream on. Hang on, I boomered. Okay, good. I'm done. Okay, sorry. So if y'all heard an echo, it was my fault. Okay. Yeah. Here's some Halloween party ideas that are so scary that your friends might actually hate you, to be honest. Oh, bullshit. They're just fun things adults can do. That's all that is. All right. I'm not going to read all this because who cares? All right. Now, can y'all see that?
Yep, we see it.
All right. Number 1, bust out the Ouija board.
Given what's going on in your house at the moment, I would say that is the absolute worst thing that you could do.
I'll be. Have you ever played with one? Have you ever dabbled with one?
I haven't. No, I've always been told not to mess with them.
I have, and let me tell you, they are seriously creepy. I know they're a toy. I know they're sold by, I think, Parker Brothers or whoever, but there's something to that. And I look, I'm a little woo woo, and I can get a little witchy, but I don't mess with those things. I really don't. I've had some weird stuff happen long time ago. I was in college. We played with one. The thing really moved on its own. And I do know, spirits that aren't just human ghosts, they can lie. And I don't mess with that. So, but there it is, y'all. Bust out your Ouija board.
Can I just point out, we've just talked about fun things adults can do, and they've gone straight back to Jeff Bezos' rocket.
Y'all. Maybe it's all related. Oh God. Okay. Ouija. I wonder if Jeff Bezos was on the Ouija going, how should I shape my rocket? How should I shape my rocket? Some troll ghost said, make it look like a phallus. And he's like, oh, inspiration from beyond.
I'd just like to see it get spelled out C-O. Nope. Done.
Nope. Nope. All right. Number 2, plan a trip to the graveyard. You ever been to in a graveyard like at night or?
Oh yeah.
They're fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
everyone says that when I finally get to visit New Orleans to visit those graveyards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we've got a huge one in Georgia, in Macon.
Mm-hmm.
That cemetery is massive, like miles worth of massive, and it is beautiful. As a matter of fact, okay, y'all know this train that I live right across from? Well, right on the other side of the train is our city graveyard.
So,
I
so
can
if the dead ever rise, they'll get hit by a train first.
I used to be able to walk to it, but some butthole complained because there's a little thoroughfare right around the cemetery, and it comes through my street, and it cuts through a lot of stuff. And it was going around the cemetery. It wasn't like in with the graves, but it had to cross the railroad tracks. And I mean, I can walk to it right here. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right outside my house. And somebody fussed, and what they did is they dug up the road right around the graveyard there. Not the graveyard, the railroad tracks. So now you can no longer cut through one of the other neighborhoods and come through my neighborhood to go into town.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go the long way, which granted, it's not a very big town, but it's a pain in the butt.
But still, yes.
Yeah. And our graveyard is beautiful, and it's very, very peaceful. I had my husband cremated. If I hadn't had him cremated, he would have been buried there, because it's a really nice cemetery. And it's pretty old. I mean, some of the we were 1826 is when my town was established. So, there are some graves that are older than that from people who settled here, but just it wasn't officially a town yet. So yeah, y'all go walk around a graveyard at night. It's cool. Ain't nothing spooky in there. It's fun. Okay, this one. Purple, how's your levitation going?
Been better, I've got to admit. I've quite managed, the Sigourney Weaver level, but still.
Doing all right. Did you ever play Light as a Feather, Stiff as a Board as a kid?
Yes, once. I don't think we did it very well, because I think we got the person like 3 inches off, and then they wouldn't go any further.
It got stuck.
Yes.
We did too. And, I never had anybody actually levitate. I mean, we would all do it. We'd pick her, we'd hoist the body up, and then at the end go, oh my God, you levitated. That's so amazing. No, we didn't. We picked that bitch up. She didn't levitate.
You picked the smallest, lightest person for a reason.
Exactly. She just went, yep. I'm like, no, we picked her up, but one day maybe. All right. Play hide and seek in the dark. Have you ever done that?
I haven't. I'm trying to figure out why. Why would you do it in the dark?
That's kind of me.
You could kind of combine it with the graveyard, I suppose, and play hide and seek there.
Yeah, that's true. You could do that. That would, especially with the big crypts and the headstones and stuff. That might be kind of neat. Except, we're like the graveyard supposedly closes at dark around here.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of sneak in. My daughter and her friends went over there one time, and they were just walking around. Like I said, I could practically watch them from my house. They were just walking around enjoying it, and some cops came up and were like, "Well, I'm sorry, but y'all need to leave because it's that blah 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 blah." And I understand they're trying to protect it. They don't want anyone to go in there messing with the graves, and I get that.
Yeah.
But weirdos like us who actually like to walk around in a graveyard, we miss out. So
yeah, it's because most of the people I know would just gravitate to the nearest bar and hide there.
It's probably the best. Yeah. Oh God. All right, number 5. Read some scary stories out loud.
Or just ask Arwen to tell some.
I'm no Edgar Allan Poe, though. I just tell you the weird shit that happens around my house.
No, you don't have the raven. You have the owl.
I've got the asthmatic roided owl outside my window. Any of y'all are writers? Please write me a poem. Please write me a poem about my broided owl in the same vein as the raven, please. I will love you forever. Okay. Scary stories out loud. We got that. Number 6, take a late night hike in the woods. Nope.
No, I don't like being in the woods anyway.
Mm-mm.
There's something I think it is something very primal about being in the woods,
Yes.
and I don't like it. It always makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I totally agree. We have woods around here for days. I mean, I'm practically living in the Shire. That's how much woods we have around here. I won't even go in my I didn't go after that owl. I'm not going to go in my backyard at night. I've got these massive pecan trees, and even though it's like a regular neighborhood, the houses are, very close to each other. It's not going to happen. It's dark. I did it once. I did it once. I went outside and all I could think about was Slender Man. And I said, nope, going back inside at night. Even with and a flashlight almost makes it creepier, don't you think?
Yeah, because it limits what you can see, so you can see this little beam of light, but
Yeah.
there's darkness everywhere else.
And it points the creepies to you. It's like a big beacon that says, "Here I am, come eat me." No, not gonna happen.
Golgo 13, quote the roided owl, nevermore.
For all to see. Hoot, hoot. Oh, jeez. I know, Mark. I know they are. I love owls. Don't get me wrong. Owls were my husband's spirit animal. They're now my spirit animal. I want to get a tattoo of one. I want to get a snow owl put on like the top of my shoulder. They are beautiful and amazing. This one,
Not so
oh,
much.
he sounded like he would eat my face, and no, I don't do that. Okay, we're gonna alter this one a little bit. Okay, it says bake creepy treats. I'm all for that. How about drink creepy treats?
Oh, hell yes.
Like you could get, I don't know, I have to look at like a witch's brew, like maybe a beer dyed black and
Yes.
with some dry ice in it or something. Or there's got to be Halloween mixed drinks out there.
Just get a really big bowl and pour everything into it and call it punch.
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. See, there you go. There's your Halloween. But instead of a little umbrella, you could do a little witch's hat on a toothpick.
Yes.
It 'tis the season, y'all. Halloween parties coming up.
Throw some apples in there. You can bob for apples at the same time.
Oh yes, and the apple slices could soak up like the spiced rum or
Nice.
whatever kind of spirit you want to imbibe in, and then you could eat those with your. Oh yeah, heck yeah, that sounds good. That sounds really. I need to try that.
But I will admit those chocolate things do look pretty good, whatever they are.
They really do. They almost look like the oh, I don't know what they're called. I call them pirouettes. I don't know what they're called, but they're like they're not biscotti, but they're a really thin wafer and they're rolled up tight and they have like a hazelnut cream in them. And you're supposed to dunk them in your coffee or have them with your coffee. That's kind of what they look like.
Yes, they're cute. I like them.
Ooh, and a graveyard pudding right there. Oh god, I'm so hungry. I need to eat, y'all. I haven't eaten. Okay, now this is something I do all the time. Whether you're having a party or whether you're just hanging around your house, light candles.
Yes, I like to light candles, especially this time of year.
Does your home end up looking like an abbey? Because you have so many damn candles lit.
The worst part is I've got scented candles, and because I've lit them all, it smells. They all clash.
And you're like, God, I'm smelling jasmine. I'm smelling pumpkin. I'm smelling honeysuckle. Oh, yeah. You have to be careful about that. But, candles are romantic. And I'm a romantic at nature. And even though I'm here by myself, as far as, I mean, I got my kids, but, I'm single. Oh, God, it just feels so horrible to say that. But I'm single and I'm admitting it out online. I still like candles. I'm a romantic. I think they're sexy and they're warm and it's the light is softer than regular light and they illuminate a room.
Yes, it's like having a proper log fire going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So if I ever date again, candles,
The way to Arwen's heart, Yankee candles and forks.
Candles, roses, and forks. You got it, Purple. You got it. All right, let's see. Okay, buy some dry ice. There we go. That's okay. Where do you get dry ice anyway?
I don't know, but I'm going to say Amazon.
Okay, I guess yeah.
I think
I
you
mean,
can
it's.
mix your own dry ice, but I'm not sure what the concoction is to make it. But that
I
just
mean,
looks like it's some sort of chemical reaction they've made.
it's dry, so it's not going to leak all over when you get it in the mail.
That thing went off like Bezos' rocket. Look at it.
There goes the tip. There goes William Shatner.
Whatever. It came back down to land. Oh, that's so cute.
Okay, this is what everybody knows. Have a scary movie marathon. Of course.
Of course.
There we go. That's Psycho right there. That's a good one. That is a good one. So yeah, just put some, and you know what? It doesn't even really have to be scary. It can be anything theme related, Halloween themed related. Like one of my favorite shows is The Good Witch. I love that show. I love the movies. I love the show. Have you seen that?
I haven't. I know of it, but I haven't seen it.
Watch the movies first, because it leads up. The show actually is a continuation off of the last movie. And the movies tend to be a little better as far as they never really, is she a witch? Isn't she a witch? Oh, she's a witch. Believe me. But the things and the way she works her magic, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It just, you have to watch it. It kind of pans out. It's not quite as, it's not quite as pointed in the show, but we all know she's a witch. So, all right. Play Pandora's Box.
Nope, not touching that one.
Let's just, okay. Too much phallic talk around this stream to be talking about anybody's box. So we're going straight to number 12. Sorry. If you want to know what it is, you got to Google it.
Or don't. We'll at least have a safe search.
All right. Burst out a murder. Oh, Buster burst. Hang on. I took off my glasses. Burst out. My God. Okay. Hang on a minute. I got to clean my glasses. They're fogging because I'm laughing so hard. All right. Bust out a murder mystery game. Okay.
I'd just say play Among Us. It's the same thing.
I would too. Or Fortnite, Halloween style.
Yes.
And then they have 13 and 14 and there's nothing there. So, okay.
That's cheating.
In that. Here we go. See? Nope.
Nope.
Not doing it. Not going there. Y'all can figure it out. Go. Yeah, nope. Not a good idea. Oh my. Louise says good films. Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Get your good films on. Absolutely. Oh, anyway.
Oh my God. There was something that I was going to ask you because obviously you're a big fan of Halloween.
Yes.
What traditions do you guys have? Because we have sort of the same thing. We do the carving at the jack-o'-lanterns. Trick-or-treating never really took off over here, but it's much bigger with you guys, isn't it?
Mm-hmm, it is. It's huge here, particularly in my town. It's massive. But now personal traditions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I kind of blend, even though they are two separate things. Samhain and Halloween. Halloween is the American commercialized candy or whatever country celebrates modern day Halloween. That's pretty much what it is. It's the trick or treating. It's the parties. It's the dressing up in costumes. It's that kind of thing. Samhain is more of a celebration to honor the dead because it is thought that the veil is thinnest this time of year. The veil is thinnest 2 times a year during Beltane, which is basically May 1st, and then here, which is Samhain, which is a witch's new year, and that is October 31st to November 2nd. It kind of that time. And so anyway, that's kind of I'm not a practicing pagan, so I don't go all out, but I do have a lot of people that I have lost
Mhm.
And so I do keep kind of a Day of the Dead altar. I've got my husband up there. I've got pictures of my in-laws. I've got my oldest brother who died about, God, 6, 7 years ago. So I have people that I have recently lost that I kind of set up an altar for them. It's just more of a remembrance and honoring of their life and honoring of who they were. Because you never want to forget people that have gone.
Mhm.
You want to
Yeah.
remember them, and so that's something that I personally do. We carve pumpkins, do the caramel apples. I like to put chrysanthemums out on my front porch with the pumpkins as sort of because I'm a November baby, so that's like my flower. Chrysanthemum is my birth flower, and so it's just kind of to bring in good luck, prosperity, celebrate the harvest of what you've reaped through the year, and just that's those are personal traditions for me.
Mhm.
But what about you?
But pretty much the same. It's like I said, it's not quite as celebrated over here as it is with you guys. But I like to at least, like get the candles out. I like to put decorations up, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, candles. Oh yeah, candles.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
gotta have candles.
gotta have candles. It's gotta be done.
And I bring out, like, I'm looking at my mantle right now, and I've got like a pair of glittery witch's boots. I've got a bronze statue sitting on a stack of books. I've got a raven with the "I put a spell on you" plaque up there. I don't go for kitschy stuff. I go for nice stuff that I can keep all year round if I want. There's nothing wrong with the kitschy stuff because that's fun. That's fun.
No, I love that sort of stuff.
But I got cats, and anything made out of pipe cleaners or fuzzy stuff, they take off with it and it's gone. So it's like, well, I might as well not even get it because it's going to be destroyed within a second. But yeah, that's kind of what we do. Um, when I lived over in England, I went to an international school,
Mhm.
and they kind of tried to adopt a lot of traditions because there were girls from like over 30 different countries. I mean, there were just a big, massive international population, and about 50% of it was American, which was well, no, that's not true. About 30% of it was American, 30% of it was Japanese, and then the rest was all kind of from all over.
Mhm.
So because there was such a strong American presence, a lot of the American holidays, they went ahead and incorporated because, what else are we going to do? It's an all girls Catholic boarding school. Come on. So they would have, the costume party on Halloween. We would do a haunted house. The seniors would do a haunted house for all the younger classes. And that was kind of fun. So I still got to celebrate it over there, in a controlled environment. It was very controlled. But anyway, that's oh, Louise, look what she says. My Star Trek group usually has a Halloween party. That's awesome, Louise.
That's cool. Um, One thing that I would like to do this year that I couldn't do last year because it got cancelled, a ghost walk I'd really like to do. And in previous years, I've been to places like in Florida for Universal Studios. They do the horror nights.
Oh,
I love
oh yeah.
those sorts of things.
Yeah, I see. I would love to go to a ghost house, but not necessarily a gore house,
Hmm.
because I just dismembered people and heads, and nope. But if I could go through a house where they could simulate a ghosting, that would be fun.
That would be cool.
That'd be different. That
You
would
can ask
definitely
them
be
where the forks have gone.
Honey, I'm so sorry. I just StreamYard's haunted, I guess. Oh, or whoever, YouTube, whoever it goes through. I don't know. Anyway, y'all. Well, I'm worn out. What
Me too.
about you, Purple?
I think that was a successful show.
That was good. What do you have coming up for the rest of the week? Tell us about your week.
I will be back on Friday. Loki's going to join me, and we're talking Batman the Animated Series, best of episodes. And fingers crossed, tomorrow I should have another of the toy shorts to go as well.
Nice.
So
Very good. That's cool. Okay. Let's see. I just lost my train of thought. Derailed. Like my forks. It's gone. My brain is gone. I've got my schedule up on Twitter. If y'all are interested, go check that out. I'm around some other places, but I can't. Honest to God, I can't remember right now. And I have about 50 tabs open. And I'm afraid if I go and find it, I will exit out of StreamYard. So
Yes, I know we're joining Daryl on Saturday, aren't we?
yes, yes, we
Yes.
are. Yes,
Yes.
Pink and Purple is going to be on the VacTube at 3 Eastern, 2 Central, 3 Eastern with Daryl
Awesome.
and Darth Arlena.
And also tonight we've got part 3 of the Band of Brothers series that's going, and that's on Echo Base, but it's Echo Base TV, if I remember correctly. It's on that channel. So
Okay,
looking
that's on
forward to
his
that.
and not Nick Weiser's. I heard it was on Nick Weiser's.
Is it on Nick Wise's? I thought it was on Echo Base's.
Oh, we might need to confirm. I did. I heard I was on Toxic Tuesday last night,
Okay.
and I think, but you know what? He may have been talking about a different day. It may not be tonight. So we'll have to double. Is Loki? Are you still here?
All I know is it's Echo Base and it's Nick Weiser, and they're doing the 3rd episode.
There you go. We'll
So
find
looking
it.
forward to that.
And that's at 8 Eastern, right? Or 7
Okay.
Central?
7 Central.
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, we have had a blast. We have had fun. Purple, thank you for being here. As always, you're amazing.
Thank you, honey. Thank you,
I have
sweetheart.
such a good time with you. And chat, y'all just rock, man. Y'all take these crazy squirrels and you just go with it. And I love y'all for it.
Thank you, Chris. He's found the link. Thank you.
Oh, good. Okay, so we're set.
Nice.
All right, y'all. Well, we're going to get out of here, and y'all have a good time, and we'll see you. If we don't see you before, we'll see you next week.
Absolutely, yes. Looking forward to it. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.